Okay, so very good morning to everyone. Today we are going to start our next chapter, that is chapter 2, fractions and decimals. Okay, fractions and decimals. In this chapter, first of all, you must have to understand these basic terms of fractions. Okay, what are the proper fractions? What are the improper? What are mixed fraction? What are decimals, fraction? What are equivalent and like and unlike fractions? Okay. So in the proper fraction, your numerator, please tell me, anyone knows this thing? What is a proper fraction? Anyone can give me the answer? What are proper fraction? If you have done these basic fraction in your previous grades. Alright, so proper fraction is when the numerator will be lesser than the denominator. When numerator will be lesser than the denominator, or we can say when the denominator will be greater. When denominator will be greater than the numerator. Okay, so these are the proper fraction. I am giving you another example. Suppose 7 upon 29. This is a proper fraction when denominator will be greater than the numerator. Right? Sanjot, Virk, adjust your camera. Now, next is the improper fraction. When the denominator will be lesser than the numerator. Yes, Hardik, Hazel, very good. So, improper fraction, this will be the fraction that is improper. When numerator will be greater or when denominator will be bigger or larger than the numerator. Okay. Other example, suppose 7 upon 5. This is again improper fraction. When denominator will be lesser than the numerator. And here denominators will be greater than the numerator. This is very, very important. Okay. Proper fraction and improper fraction. Okay. Rachel, 7th awesome. Are you getting the concept? Okay. Adarsh, you have to mention your section also along with the name. Now, mixed fraction. In the mixed fraction, you have to write your fraction in this way. Suppose 3 by 2. Okay, divide 3 by 2. 3 by 2. 2 ones are 2. What is left? 1. So this 1 will come here. This 1 will come here. And this 2 will come here. Okay, this is your mixed fraction. Okay, the way we are converting the proper or improper into this fraction, that is your improper fraction. Okay, you know very well. 1 will be here, 1, and this 1 will be here. This 1 will go in numerator and this will come in denominator. When you open this fraction, your answer will be 2 ones are 2 plus 1, 3 by 2. Okay, so I have changed this fraction into this 3 by 2. Okay, so this is your mixed fraction. The next is your decimal fraction. Decimal fraction means when this is the numerator. Suppose 29, 72, 53. These are the numerators. When denominators are in the form of 0, 0. Okay, it is in the form of 10. It is in the form of 100. It is in the form of 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh. These are known as decimal fraction. Okay, when the denominators are given in this form. 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, these many. Right? So these are the decimal fractions. Now equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction. After 2 minutes, I'll erase all these and I'll ask you one by one. Okay, I'll call your name. So be active in the class. Next is equivalent fraction. Suppose you are having 2 upon 7. This is your fraction. So how you can make it equivalent fraction? You have to multiply. The numerator and denominator will be same with the same number. Suppose I'm going to multiply with 2. 2 upon 2. Answer will be 2 2s are 4 and 7 2s are 14. Okay? If I'll cancel it on 2 table, 2 2s are 4 and 2 7s are, my answer will be same 2 by 7. Okay, so there will be no change. Equivalent fraction means you have to multiply numerator and denominator with the same number. With the same number. Suppose I'm going to multiply with 5. Okay, with 5. 5 divided by 5. My answer will be 2 5s are 10, 7 5s are 35. Okay, I'm going to cancel on 5 table. 5 2s are and 5 7s are. my answer will be 2 by 7. My answer will be 2 by 7. Okay, so these are the equivalent fraction when you multiply the numerator and denominator with the same number. Got it? Okay, Tanish, sit properly in the class. And Akshit, 7th Florence, sit properly in the class. Next is your like fraction and unlike fractions. Okay, I'm writing here like fractions and unlike fraction. What are the like and unlike fraction? Like fractions are, these are the like fractions. Suppose 2 by 7, 3 by 7, 9 by 7, 23 by 7. When the numerators are different but denominators are same. Denominators are same. That are known as like fraction. That are known as like fraction. Okay? When the numerators can be different but denominators will be same. That are like fraction. Okay? What are the unlike fraction? When the numerator as well as denominator will be different. Okay? 11 upon 13 up to so on. Okay? When the numerator also as well as denominator also they are different. So that are unlike fraction. Unlike fraction. Keep this thing in the mind. Only denominator will be same in case of like. Okay? Numerators will be different. Okay? And here both numerator and denominator both will be different. That will be unlike fraction. Got it? Okay? So now I am going to ask you one by one. What are these basic terms? I am going to revise once. In the proper fraction, your denominator will be always bigger. Okay? In improper fraction, your denominator will be always smaller than the numerator. Mixed fraction, when you write your fraction in this form, 2, 3 by 4, this is the mixed fraction. Okay? Decimal fraction, when the denominators are given in the form of 10, 100, 1000 up to so on. Equivalent fraction, when you divide and multiply your fraction with the same number. Okay? Like when the denominators will be same. Unlike when both numerator as well as denominator are different. Right? Geet, 7th Blossom and Parth, 7th Blossom. Adjust your camera and sit properly in the class. Okay? Now I'm going to ask you one by one. Abhijot, please tell me quickly, what is proper fraction? Abhijot, what is proper fraction? Please tell me quickly. Just wait. Abhijot, give me answer.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning. What is proper fraction?
And proper fraction is that denominator is big and numerator is small.
Very good. When the denominator is bigger than the numerator. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Now next is Anirudh. Anirudh, 7th Blossom. Okay. Anirudh, 7th Blossom. Quickly give me the answer. What do you mean by improper fraction? Anirudh, 7th Blossom. Anirudh, give me the answer. What do you mean by improper fraction? After that, next term will be... Okay, Ekampreet. Ekampreet.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning. Very good morning. Ekam, tell me what do you mean by improper fraction?
Ma'am, improper fraction in which the denominator is small and the numerator is big.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, now next is... Kartike. Kartike, give me answer. Quickly. Give me answer. What do you mean by mixed fraction? How we can write mixed fraction?
Ma'am, we will write like 2
mixed fraction. Okay, this how we can take out this mixed fraction when we used to divide any fraction. Suppose 7 upon 4. Okay, if I divide this fraction, okay, when we'll divide this fraction and the answer will be come in the mixed fraction. And you know very well how we can write into the mixed fraction.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So mute yourself. Next will be just wait. Diksha. Not Diksha. Give me. Sneha. Sneha, give me answer. Give me answer, Sneha. Then what do you mean by decimal fraction?
Like
2 upon?
10.
Yes. And give me more examples of decimal fraction.
7 upon 100.
Very good, very good. So when we used to write in this way, when the denominators will be 10, 100, 1000 in this form, that will be your decimal fraction. Very good. Now next will be, okay, Pratishtha. Pratishtha of 7th blossom. Pratishtha, give me answer. Pratishtha, give me answer. What are the equivalent fraction? What are the equivalent fraction? Pratishtha. Yes, Pratishtha, give me answer. Just now we have discussed. Okay, Hazel. Hazel, give me answer. Very good morning. Hazel, give me answer. What do you mean by equivalent fraction?
Ma'am, equivalent fractions are those fractions whose denominator is same but numerator is different. No, ma'am.
No. That is not equivalent. That are like fractions. Okay, I'm asking equivalent.
When we multiply or divide the same number with both numerator and denominator, we get the equivalent fraction.
Yes, when we multiply and divide with the same number and we'll get this answer. Suppose answer will be 2 4s are 8 and 5 4s are 20. If I'll cancel on 4 table, again my answer will be 2 by 5. There will be no change on the fraction. Okay, if I multiply and divide with the same number, there will be no change on the fraction. Very nice. Very nice, Hazel.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next will be Anirudh. Anirudh, 7th blossom. Give me answer quickly. Anirudh. What do you mean by like fraction? Like. What are like fraction? These are very important terms. What do you mean by like fraction? Quickly. Naman. Just wait. Gurseerat, 7th blossom. Gurseerat, 7th blossom. You give me answer. What do you mean by like fraction?
Like fractions are fractions that have same denominator but different numerators.
Can you give me any two rational numbers which are having the same denominators?
Ma'am, 3
3.
upon 11,
Very good. Next will be
5 upon 11,
very good. Okay, because the numerator can be different but denominator should be same. That are like fractions. Okay, very nice. Next will be Akshit. Akshit, 7th Florence. Akshit, 7th Florence. Give me answer quickly. Akshit.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning. Akshit, tell me what are the unlike fractions? Last term this is. What are unlike fractions?
Ma'am, which denominator is also not same and the numerator is also not same.
Are?
Ma'am, of which the denominator is also not same and the numerator.
Very good. Give me 3 fractions in this way. Give me 3 fractions.
3 by 5,
3 by 5,
7 by 6,
7 by 6, one more,
8 by 9.
8 by 9. Very nice. All are having different numerators as well as different denominators. Very nice. Okay. So everyone understood this thing? It's understood by everyone? Okay, all these terms? Okay, tomorrow again, once again, I'll ask you one by one all these terms. Please revise once again at home. This is a basic of the fractions and decimals. Okay, some are very confused in 8th and 9th grade. You can ask the students of 8th and 9th grade. Still they are confusing. They are confused that how we can elaborate proper and improper fraction. Okay, they are confused that the numerator will be bigger or denominator will be bigger. Still they are confused. If you will understand this concept, then you will not face any problem in the fraction part. Okay, now very nice. Okay, now let's start with the exercise. I'm giving you first question and I'll ask you one by one. It is very easy. Open the exercise 2.1 quickly. By tomorrow we'll discuss, see in this exercise 2.1 or 2A exercise 2A, you are having the concept of these fractions, then you are having the concept of how you can convert the fraction into the simplest form. Okay, then you have to do the questions based upon the comparison. Okay, comparison, then you have to arrange in ascending order, descending order. Then we'll discuss subtraction and addition of the rational numbers or this fractions. Okay, now first question is you have to express these into the fraction. First part is given that 3 5 upon 14, you have to convert this mixed fraction into the fraction, into the improper fraction. Please give me answer quickly. Convert into the improper fraction. Garg Mehta, very nice. Aradhya, incomplete answer. Give me the complete answer. Multiply 3 with 14 and add 5 in that. Quickly. Aradhya, no. Calculate once again. Quickly. Jyoti May, your answer is right but it is incomplete. Hazel, you have given answer in reciprocal. Ananya, no. Rashil, very nice. Anshika, correct. Anirudh, answer is not correct. Vanshika, no. Prasan, very good. Hazel, right. Saloni, right. Jyoti May, right. Very good. Give me answer. Yes. Ananya, no. Calculation mistake is there. Akshat, denominator is wrong. Kartike, you have to convert this mixed fraction into the fraction. Okay. Angel, Goyal, Rachel, Vanshika, no. Angel, Goyal, Naman, yes. Answer is correct. Naman, your numerator is wrong. 14 threes are how much? 14 threes are 42. How much? Or 52, how much? Give me the answer quickly. Some are writing 52, some are writing 42. Yes, 42. 14 threes are how much? Yes, 42 plus 5. How much? 47 upon 14. This will be your answer. You have to convert only this fraction, mixed fraction, into the improper fraction. Now please tell me, this is your proper fraction or improper fraction? This is proper or improper? Please give me the answer. This is proper or improper? Very nice. It is improper, okay? Some are writing improper. Improper is wrong. This is improper. Okay? Improper. Rachel, it is improper. So improper is when the denominator will be smaller and the numerator will be bigger. Okay? This is improper fraction. So that's why they are saying that convert this mixed fraction into the improper fraction. And here we have converted. Alright? Anirudh, stop talking. Urvashi, sit properly in the class. Now second part is convert this fraction into the mixed fraction. Quickly convert it. When you are converting into the mixed fraction, you have to convert you have to divide the fraction. Okay, divide the fraction. Yes. Urvashi, sit properly in the class and give me the answer quickly. What is the answer of 19 upon 4 into the mixed fraction? Hazel, very nice. Angel, check once again. Check once again. Ananya, very good. Saloni, very good. I'll tell you who has given the correct answers. Prasan, yes, very good. Naman, please check your fraction once again. Nirja is equal to will not be there. Yanya, right. Rashi, right. Nirja, right. Yes. Garv Mehta, no. 19 will not be there. Angel Goyle. Mavish, no. You see, I'm going to divide 19 upon 4. Okay, 19 will be inside, 4 will be here. Okay, so 4 4s are 16. 4 4s are 16, and how much is left? That is 3. So how we can write this? This 4 will come here. This 3 will go in the numerator, and this will come in the denominator. In this way we used to write. Okay, this we used to shift here. We used to rotate in this way. It will come here. This 4 will go down, and this 3 will go up. In this way we used to write. Fine, Garv Mehta, no worries. Okay, in this way we used to write into the mixed fraction. Okay, got it everyone? All right. Now third part is 7 upon 9 as a fraction with denominator 36. You have to convert this fraction into the new fraction so that this in the denominator your 36 will be there. In the denominator 36 will be there. So how we can convert this fraction in that form so that in denominator 36 will be there? I have to multiply and divide with some number. Okay, I have to multiply and divide with some number. Tanish, Semi, 7th Florence. We are recording everything, Tanish. How you're sitting in the class? It's already recorded. Please sit properly and attentive in the class. So please tell me, I should multiply 7 upon 9 with which same number so that in the denominator 36 will come. Very nice. Angel, Ananya, Prasan, Hazel, very good. Very good. Naman, yes, very good. I have to multiply and divide with 4. Okay, 7 4s are 28 and 9 4s are 36. This is my answer. Okay, so I have to multiply and divide with 4 and 4. Okay, so my answer will be 28 upon 36. Right, so I'm giving you 4th part for the homework. Please mark 4th part in your book. Navya, sit properly. Mark part 4th in your book of question 1. Okay, that you have to do at home. Geet, 7th Blossom, adjust your camera properly. Right. Now, next question, second question is based upon the comparison. Comparison is a very important concept of fraction. Very important. Whenever you are going to prepare yourself for any Olympiad, okay, or any paper, okay, like after the school also, when you are going somewhere for any entrance exam during your college for your further studies, this comparison of fraction is very, very important concept. Okay, suppose I'm giving you some example. First of all, you will able to understand then. Suppose I'm having 2 by 11 and 6 upon 11. If I'll ask you, which one fraction is bigger? Which one fraction will be bigger? So how you can say which one will be bigger? I'll ask you. I have to put a sign. Which fraction will be bigger? Hazel, very good. Always, whenever you are comparing, just see that their denominators are same or not. The denominators are same or not? Yes, they are same. Okay, if denominators will be same, now check it out their numerators. Check it out their numerators. Okay, so which one is bigger? This one is bigger. 6 upon 11 is bigger. Okay, this is in the case when the denominators are same. Okay, when they are not same, so you have to make it same. You have to make it same. Suppose now I am giving you in your exercise, second question is there. See the second question, first part. Second question, first part. Okay, this is 9 upon 11 comma 9 upon 13. Okay, now please tell me, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Please tell me how we can take out the answer. How we can take out the answer? Yes, very good. I told you that some students are giving me answer that very it's correct. That no, some are saying we'll do cross multiplication. No, cross multiplication is there is no requirement of this. Okay, we can't check numerators. There's a rule of the comparison. Rule of the comparison that denominators should be same. Denominators should be same. Okay, here numerator is same but denominator different. Again, we can't judge. We can't judge. Okay, because numerators are same. Denominator. Some are saying that 9 upon 11 is smaller, 9 upon 13 is bigger. This is the answer. No, this is not an answer. This is not an answer. There is a rule of comparison that denominators should be same. So how we can make it same? You have to take the LCM of 11 and 13. Make the LCM of 11 and 13. LCM of 11 and 13. Give me answer quickly. LCM of 11 and 13. Everyone has to give me answer quickly. Yes, yes, yes. Royce, 7th awesome. Take out the answer. LCM of 11 and 13. Naman, very nice. Hazel, check it once again. Calculation mistake is there. Yanya, very nice. Gar Mehta, no. Prasan, very nice. So this is the LCM, 11 and 13. Okay. Whenever we are finding out the LCM, we have to start with the smaller prime number. Are they going on 2 table? No. 3? No. 5? No. 7? No. 11? Yes. I'll start with the 11. 11 ones are and 13 will be as it is. Next prime number. 13, 1 into 1. So your LCM will be multiply 11 into 13 and that will be equal to how much? That will be equal to 143. 143. Very nice. Okay, now please tell me, this is 9 upon 11 and this is 9 upon 13. I'll multiply with which number to this 11 so that my denominator will be 143. I'll multiply 11 with which number? My denominator will be 143. Yes, 13. So I have to multiply 13 here and 13 here. My answer will be 9 into 13. 39s are. 39s are. Quickly. 13 9s are. Tables you have to learn till 20. Very good, very good. 117. Okay. And 11 into 13, that is 143. Now comes to here. I'll divide and multiply with which number so that my denominator will be 143. With which number? 11. Very good. 11 here, 11 here. Okay. Now please tell me how we can take out 11 into 9, 99 and 13 into 11, 143. Now check it out, these two fractions. Denominators are same. Yes, denominators are same. Now, which one is bigger? This one or this one? Tell me, which one is bigger? Which one is bigger? Which one is bigger? Yes, 117 upon 143 is bigger than 99 upon 143. Now, right in the next line, you have to write down the actual fraction. This is a fraction of how much? 9 upon 11, and this is a fraction of 9 upon 30. So which one is bigger? This one is bigger. Okay, so this is the concept of comparison. If the denominators are same, then fine, you can easily take out the answer. If denominator will not be same, then you have to make it same. Okay, how you can make it same? You have to take out the LCM of the denominators. Okay, and then multiply and divide with the same number, and then you can take out the answer. See, I have taken out the answer now. My denominators are same, exactly same. Now I can compare the numerators. This is smaller, this is bigger, and then I can take out the answer very easily. Understood this concept, everyone? No, Anshika? Yes, it will be wrong. Okay, because this is only a rule that how we can take out the denominators. Okay, only LCM is the concept by which we can take out the denominators. Right? And that will be same. Okay? I mean, this is a concept. It's understood by everyone? Yes, sure? Okay, now today I am giving you only these two questions for the homework. Please mark these two questions in your book. Homework questions are question number 1, that is part 4th, okay, and question number 2, that is part 2nd, 3rd and 4th. These parts I am giving you for the homework. Quickly mark these parts into your book. Quickly mark these parts into your book. Tomorrow I'll start with the addition and subtraction of the rational numbers. Okay, that will start by tomorrow. That is also easy, but tomorrow we'll start in the class. Then you will be able to understand how we can do addition and subtraction. Alright? Now I'm going to ask you again squares and cubes. Yesterday also we have discussed. Okay? Today I'm going to discuss first of all cubes. Okay, cubes from 1 to 10. Cubes from 1 to 10. Okay? Last 3 to 4 minutes are left. Okay? You have to answer me one by one. Okay. Now, Dhruv 7th blossom. Dhruv 7th blossom. Give me answer. What will be the cube of 4? What will be the cube of 4? Quickly. After that, Tanveer Chaudhary, your turn will be there. Okay? Your turn will be the next term. Tanveer Chaudhary. Be ready in the class. Jyoti, may your answer is wrong. Dhruv, give me answer quickly. Cube of 4. Angel Goyal, very good. Jyoti, may please go for the calculation once again. Saloni, very good. Hazel, very good. Dhruv, calculation mistake is there. Whenever we are finding out the cubes, you have to multiply that number 3 times. That number 3 times. 4 into 4, 16. 16 will be the square. Okay. 4 into 4, 16, and 16 fours are 64. Okay. Ananya, very good. So, the cube of 4 is 64. Okay. Now, next is Jyoti May, give me answer. Answer of 6. Cube of 6. Quickly. Cube of 6. Up to 10 it should be there on your tips. Quickly. Some are doing calculation. Anshika. Doing multiply. No. That should be on your tips. Angel Goyal, Hazel, Kunal, Dhruv, very good. Ananya, answer is wrong. Prasan, nice. Saloni, Om, very good. Om, yes. Urvashi, very good. Jyoti May, very good. So your cube of 6 is 216. 6 6 is 36. 36 into 6, that is 216. Now tell me the cube of 9. Cube of 9. Ishita, 7th awesome. Give me the cube of 9. Quickly. Quickly. Tanveer, give me the cube of 9. Quickly. Tanveer is doing calculation. It should be learn. Jyoti May, what you are writing? Angel, good. Hazel, nice. Dhruv, correct. Urvashi, correct. Ananya, correct. Om, correct. Kunal, correct. Other students, what you are doing? Give me the answer. Mavish, correct. Tanish, 7th Florence, give me the answer of 9 cube. Quickly. Ishita, very good. Tanish, where is your notebook and book? Very good, Yanya. It is 729. Very nice. Okay. Now, next will be cube of 5. Quickly, cube of 5. Everyone. A complete correct. Very good. Cube of 5 is 5 5s are 25. 25 5s are 125. Absolutely correct. Cube of 7. Cube of 7. Everyone. Very good. Very good. Dhruv, Ananya, Om, Angel, Hazel, Urvashi. Very good. That is 343. Okay. Next will be cube of 2. Cube of 2. Quickly. Time is about to over.